Welcome back to another edition of Baseball for Maniacs. This team is so electric right now. I mean, my God, it's like every night's a playoff game. You finally feel when they go down a few runs, you're like, they're going to find a way, they're going to claw back. And that's exactly what they did today. Let's get into Zach Wheeler because it was his first outing back at the bank since I believe it was 277 days, August of last year. Zach Wheeler, he didn't have his pinpoint command, but what he does every single time he steps on that mound is he gives you a chance to win. And then the player of the game, Brandon Marsh. What Brandon Marsh has done this year. Let me just lay out his stats. He's batting 336. Remember when everyone made a big deal about Trey Turner's batting title when he batted 304? Brandon Marsh is batting 336 with an 875 OPS. Brandon Marsh will be the left field starting all-star in South Philadelphia come midsummer. And I think he's an everyday player now. Like, genuinely, I always said Brandon Marsh in his role is a very effective major league player. Only gets right-handed pitching, and he plays a solid left field. But what he's shown me this year, especially in late game situations, like that ninth inning single past the shortstop, he's earned the right to play every single day in left field. And this is going to be the point of this video. Of course, the game we'll get into, but kind of the platoons kind of have to stop because I think Bryce Harper, talking about Bryson Stott, that's his boy, right? He's always going to go to bat for him. And then Stott not starting at second base. Don Mattingly's point was Sosa has to play. And I do agree. But if Stott plays every day at second, I need a Mundo Sosa to be the everyday third baseman. I firmly believe Don Mattingly pinch hitting Alec Bohm for Bryson Stott sent a message. I think his time is coming up in Philadelphia because he's the one guy in this lineup that's kind of just like the glaring hole, the energy going down because he is struggling mightily. But not only Stott should play every day, I think Sosa should be the third baseman. I think Brandon Marsh should be an everyday player in left field. And then let Justin Crawford play every day in center field because his at-bats against left-handed pitching are much more competitive. I like Felix Reyes. I think he does have a future here eventually, but I think he's overmatched at the big league level. Now, he did do a job getting in that run from third on the ground ball after Bohm popped up, and that was his last at-bat of the day. I just think you have to give these guys a chance to play every single day, get in a rhythm. And Mundo Sosa, man, he struggled his first couple at bats. Then he had that dribbler. It was a single. That ninth inning, he goes down 0-2, swings at a ball in the other's batter's box, but he locks in. 8-pitch at bat, blood in his veins, ice in his veins. Sorry, misquoted that, and just singles up the middle. His energy is so electric to where this ball club is right now, we are going forward. And unfortunately, Alec Bohm is going backwards to where you put that guy at third base. One, he's going to play phenomenal defense for you in the sense of Bohmer's not bad defensively, but at worst, you're getting a gold glove level third baseman who has a flair for the big moments. I just think Alec Bohm's time in Philadelphia has come to an end. But besides that, the bullpen came in. Tim Meza, the sheriff of the bullpen, which I just found out a couple of days ago. That's pretty funny. He comes in, does a job. Alvarado came in kind of shaky, but Orion Kirkering came in and showed me his stones, showed me his balls. Like, Orion Kirkering is a damn good reliever, and he's showing that. He has an ERA close to, I believe, the low twos. It might be even under one after today. But his thing has always been in the big moment, can he get you that out? Inherited runners were a big problem for him last year. He comes in, gets a ground ball out, and then Brad Keller. Brad Keller's an interesting fellow, in my opinion, because I think the stuff is there. What he did in Chicago, but the mentality kind of scares me. However, he's gotten out of those jams. He got out of it in Miami. He got out of it tonight to where if he can just find his stuff and he can be the eighth inning guy for Duran or even Kirkering if he fills in that role, you have three legit right-handers in that bullpen. The left-handed situation, we might have to address that at the deadline. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I think Keller's eventually going to figure it out. And I'd much rather him have his struggles in May compared to October to where I just love where this team is at, man. 17-20. 1 week ago, we were in complete disarray. I mean, I expected them to get out of this Not this quick. Like, genuinely, they are playing with the fire. They are playing with the passion. However, I do think there needs to be adjustments on the side of the everyday players. I firmly believe once they make that decision, it's kind of like, what do you do with Bohm? Do you send him down for a couple weeks, get his head right? I would honestly like, if you can find anyone to trade for him to take the salary relief, that's amazing. I just don't think anyone's going to trade for Bohm. I'm not opposed to just DFAing him. Get him off the roster, get that kind of bad energy out of the clubhouse to where it is time to go in Philadelphia. This team is good. Brandon Marsh, and I mean, my God, Brandon Marsh, let's extend him. Like, genuinely, I don't know, 4 years 50, 4 years 60. Extend Brandon Marsh yesterday. Just a great overall win. We go for the series sweep tomorrow. I already said in my map out, just win the series against Oakland, win the series against the Rockies 19-22 on May 10th. Screw that. Go sweep the series. Go take care of business in Colorado, and let's go crazy. That'll do it for this episode. Oh, before Adolis Garcia, moonshot. I can't believe I almost forgot about that. He's another energy player to where it's like, if what he gives you on the defensive side, almost threw 2 runners out, just missed them by a hair. I mean, if he can find the power, because he's had really good at bats and just he's hitting the ball hard. If he implements his power, but doesn't give up, his contact for that, Dolis Garcia can be one of the best players in Major League Baseball. And that is not hyperbole. His energy, and it just fires me up to where imagine that in Red October. Imagine that. So, again, that'll do it for Baseball for Maniacs. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good night. And as always, go Phils.